What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. Hope everyone is doing well. Excuse me for a minute. I'm trying to check everything's going well. Okay. Okay, so all right. Yeah. Let's get started. Let's get started. So tonight's live stream will be a bit focused, okay? So, as the title is, we're going to talk about the Shannon Sharpe controversy. Now, I want to preface this. I barely know the guy. I've only started hearing his name in the last year or so. So, I really don't know this guy well. So, with that said, I don't really care. In the sense that I don't he's right now he's suffering. We're going to get the news around him. But he's suffering from some controversy, legal issues, and like I said, I don't really care. I don't care if he gets innocent, if he's guilty. Uh it don't matter, right? I don't really care about the controversies that these celebrities go through. Right? What I do care about is how women are using his controversy to build a narrative. Okay, so that's what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna have again. I'm gonna show you some videos recapping and talking about his controversy, and then we're gonna show some videos of women using his controversy to shape their own narrative, their own misandry, okay? Their own misandry, their own hate towards men. So that is what we're gonna do. And here's the particular: it's usually internet black women. I always like to say I had a viewer said that he loved that I distinguished it. Internet black women with black women. Yes, I agree. It's it's usually the internet black women are the most vocal and the most diverse, uh, the the most poisonous, I could say. So, let's get started. Let's get started. If we finish the whole Shannon Sharpe part, we'll go to some other videos. If it doesn't run long, so we'll see. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to talk about the whole Shannon Sharpe controversy. It hasn't finished. It just recently started. I think about this week, or maybe I think it's this week. So really, there's no resolute yet. But like I said, I don't care. I don't really care what happens to this guy. What I do care about is how women using his controversy to build their hate against men. So let's get started.
Believe it, goofy alert. So a woman is now suing Shannon Sharpe for $50 million, alleging that he SA'd her for over 2 years. Y'all gonna have to cancel me because I'm not believing this one, bro. She claims that from 2024 to the early 2025, she was messing with Shannon Sharpe and that he would do unspeakable things every time she linked up to go on a date or vacation with him. So you're telling me he would do these things and you kept going back repeatedly, and then you don't want to report this to the cops. You just want $50 million in a civil suit. Not to mention your lawyer is a well-known extortion lawyer, allegedly, because how many celebrities have called him out for false accusations that he is willing to spin a story just to make a check? Like literally now, you don't want him arrested. You don't want him in jail. You just want him to pay $50 million to you. After he just is about to sign a brand new podcast deal too. Come on, bro. I'm not falling for it, bro. You're not making me fall for this one, bro. No.
You know, there's plenty. I'm gonna have a bunch of videos talking about his controversy. But this is a thing where I'm not a rich man. I'm not a rich man, okay? But sometimes I don't understand how rich men can be so stupid. Why not just go pay for it? Find a woman that, you know what, will be discreet. You pay a couple thousand, couple $100, boom, for sex. Why are you dealing with these women that honestly, if you're just going to sleep around with women and you have a lot of money, especially in this day and age, after the whole Me Too crap, every woman, okay, that sleeps with a man, a millionaire, she's gonna look at you like a paycheck, 100%. I'm sorry, it's like, are you? I don't know how you have so much money, yet you're so stupid. You're so stupid. Just find a woman that, you know what, an escort, okay? Pay an escort. Just pay an escort. Because for a lot of men who are millionaires, they will essentially be forever bachelors. This is what that's what this man is, okay? He's a forever bachelor. I doubt he will get married. I doubt he will settle down, have a family. Fool. Fine. It's cool. No, I mean, it's like, you don't have to get married, have kids and stuff like that. Fine. But come on. Be smart. Be smart. If you are going to deal with many women, you know, you're going to sleep around here, sleep around there, just pay for it. Just pay for it. Okay? Just pay for it. Keep things in writing. Keep things in text. Okay? Keep things, you know, have a digital footprint. Have things, it's like, you are a multimillionaire. Why are you so stupid?
Yup, told y'all, false allegations. Shannon Sharpe has just dropped proof showing that the woman is capping for money. Pause to read yourself, and pause to read yourself. I'm gonna give a summary for y'all don't like to read. Come to find out, Shawty freakier than my name. All the stuff she claims Shannon Sharpe did to her, she was asking for that through text. Come to find out, she like black dudes. He cut it off after she started trying to get $25K per link up. After he cut her off in January and she found out about his new $1 million deal, she tried to sue for 50 mil. It must be that Michelle girl we heard on live. Shannon, you innocent, but I gotta tell you, bro, what type of demons you be having in your DMs? If what I read was crazy. No wonder she didn't go to the police. They would have found out she was capping and trying to sell it and go to jail. I ain't gonna lie, all these executive orders Trump be signing, you need to sign an executive order to lock shotties up that do stuff like this, bro. Like, and I didn't even get to talk about the Drewski stuff here. I gotta talk about that a little later. But what do you guys think about this whole situation? Shannon, bro, just be alone, bro. Stop messing with these girls, bro. wait, that sounds crazy. Look, this, I don't even know. Do what you do with your life.
Just do the escorts. It's like, I don't understand these forever bachelors. Like I said, these millionaires. All you want these women for is sex. Fine. Do escorts. Do escorts. Do sugar babies. I honestly don't believe. No, duh. She would want him for his money. Seriously? What would she want him for? The man is. They'll probably talk about it. She's about 20. She's 19 or 20. He's about 50. He's mid 50s. I mean, yes, he's better looking than most men in their 30s. But still, I mean, come on. I don't think she's like looking at him like she wants to get married to him. No, she wants the money. No duh. No, I honestly don't believe that any woman that gets with a millionaire, is actually looking. Oh, I fall in love with him. I doubt that. So I just why it's like you have so much money yet you're so stupid.
Well, goofy alert, the Shannon Sharpe situation is getting a little worse after the woman releases audio to prove that Shannon Sharpe is what she say he is. And I'm about to play the video, but this didn't help her situation.
Hang up on me, so I feel like...
Wait for it.
Hang up on you. Do what it is.
What does that even mean?
Wait for it.
Nothing yet. You want to be a dick to me now, so...
Wait for
I
it.
don't want to be... Don't manipulate me.
Here it comes.
I don't know, have mercy. If you sit that one more time, I'm going to fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
So let me comprehend. You felt unsafe after he stated that, and you still continue to go link up, and you didn't give this audio to the police. You gave it to Busby, who is an extortion lawyer, allegedly, that gets people millions of dollars from extorting celebrities. Not to mention, people called out. If you listen to the whole video, seems like you were trying to get him to continue messing with you because he was upset with you about something. By the way, you're saying that whatever I say, you're not gonna listen, you're just gonna hang up on me. Like, not to mention, Shannon Sharpe says that a vid of her and him might release into the public, which none of us wish to see. Again, you timed this perfectly. The messages show that you was trying to get 25K from bruh, like for the link ups, and it didn't fall through. Now he about to sign his $100 million deal, and you trying to extort for 50 mil? Come on, bro. Go write a police report. You don't want to file a police report. You just want him to pay 50 mil. That was the first red flag. Well,
That's the thing with, okay? First of all, let me say this. He was stupid. Why would you say that you want to choke a girl? I don't care how freaky it is. Like, seriously, next time I see you, I'm going to choke you? Come on. That shit is stupid. You are absolutely idiotic, but fine. If she felt if she felt unsafe, bring it to the police. Bring it to the police. This is why I do not trust all these people. Okay? The people who says, oh, they talk about racism. They talk about SA. Fine. Bring it to the police. All your proof, all the things you say, bring it to the police. Do criminal charges. No, I want to do, what is it? I think maybe this is like civil. I don't know. So I can get money. Money? So it's only about the money. It's not about, oh, I'm scared, righting wrong, putting bad people behind bars. No, you don't care. You don't care about that. You care about getting your bag. I don't know if he's gonna say it in these videos, but she's an OF model. OF model. I also believe that she also does sell her body for money. You know, she does. Maybe she does escort, or maybe but I know she gets paid to have, to do it. But maybe 25K is too much. There are cheaper escorts. Come on. Absolutely idiotic. Absolutely stupid. It really is.
so this is the woman that is suing Shannon Sharpe for 50 mil after accusing him of SA for every time they linked up. Come to find out, she's a content creator. If you know, you know. Like Shannon, how did you not see the extortion? Like 100%, how did you not see this, bro? You actually believe that a OF shawty was messing with you just off the strength of her being cool with you. then what's the pride when she asked you for 25K? Like, don't get it twisted. Her falsely accusing you is still wrong. We on her case about that. But come on, bro. We gotta call you out. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Now, on her page, she says she's 22. But the blog pages are saying that she 19. But I don't understand. So, like, is the blog pages lying or she lying on her page? Hey, it is what it is. Regardless, what do you guys think about this situation? Shannon, bro, it get to a point. But we all know it's a cash grab, but come on, bro. Like, you ain't see this from a mile away, gang.
Shannon Sharpe.
Did you actually believe a content creator was like vibing with you for real? Like, we gotta be realistic, bro. So,
Yo, Blue, what's up, my brother? Long time no see. Yes, we are going to be talking about the recent Shannon Sharpe controversy. How two things can be true. Two things can be true at once, okay? This woman, this young woman, I guess 22, 19, whatever, young woman, is trying to get her bag. She's trying to get her bag. She's trying to... No, yeah, he's not sharp. He's not sharp. This man is honestly, I don't know if he's an idiot or what. He makes millions. Yet, why are you so stupid? Why are you so? You thought this woman? You thought this barely 20-year-old woman? Okay, you thought this barely 22-year-old woman was vibing with you? Was absolutely head over heels for you? Really? Really? You didn't think that this OF model wanted to get the bag? I'm sorry, women like this, especially women like this, it's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's all about the lifestyle. So here's a millionaire that, why is he so stupid? Just get an escort. That's it. Just get an escort. Just get an escort. Obviously, I don't think he wants a sugar baby. Let's get an escort. Pay, a couple $100, couple thousand, boom, you're done. Okay, whenever you're freaky, pay for it again. Usually that's more upboard.
come on, bro. 100 times? You linked up with him 100 times and you want us to believe majority of those times it was abuse? Come on, bro. Don't scroll. Reports are finding out that the OF shawty that is suing Shannon Sharpe for 50 mil claiming essay and abuse has linked up with him about 100 times and kept going back. What make it worse, all their link ups, they were doing what she was asking in those messages. All that crazy stuff. It makes sense now why the phone conversation mentioned choking. This man, y'all over 100 times? You could call out Shannon Sharpe for shawty being 20 and the things they did, you feel me? But ain't no way anyone can sit here and actually believe this lawsuit. 100 times, he moved, you moved after him to the same location to be around him. You want us to believe that 100 times that y'all linked up, every time you ain't want to or you felt unsafe? Why you kept going back? 100 times? Come on, bro. I'm just here reporting the news. I don't have a leg in this race. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Shannon Sharpe, do better, bro. You rich. Do better, bro. Jesus Christ. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you guys didn't catch the beginning, I don't care what happens to Shannon Sharpe. I don't give a shit about celebrities. I honestly don't give a shit about celebrities. It's I don't idolize these celebrities, and I barely knew the guy. I only start knowing him, hearing about his name this last year or so. So really, I barely know this guy. Why I wanted to talk about this controversy is because women are using this controversy to build their misandry narrative, their man-hating narrative. This is insanity. So I'm only giving you guys context first, giving you some context, and then we're gonna be watching some clips of women, of a bunch of people talking about it. That's the insanity. This is the thing where a lot of women, they will use one story of a man and to use it to blanket all men or majority of men. When honestly, seriously, like a case like this, even if it wasn't celebrity, come on. This ain't happening often, if at all, barely. Maybe to the 1%.
If the age of consent was 12.
All right, so hopefully you guys checked out those other videos. Those gave you the context. Now we are going to use. We're going to check out the takes that women have. Okay, whole bunch of women have these wacky ass takes.
12 y'all would sleep with 12-year-olds. Mind you, think about who made the age of consent what it is now. No way in hell Shannon Sharpe at 55 should have been sleeping with a 19-year-old. Oh well. If the age of consent was 12, y'all would sleep with 12-year-olds. Mind you, think about who made the age of consent what it is now. No way in hell Shannon Sharpe at 55 should have been sleeping with a 19-year-old. Oh well. If the age of
Why don't you say no way in hell a 19-year-old should be sleeping with a 50-year-old? It's always the man. Because here's the thing, like she said, oh, if it was the age of consent was 12, men would do it. Have you guys not been hearing in the last couple years, all these female teachers, okay, having sex with their students? Students, minors. These female teachers having sex with their students. It's not a man thing. It's a person. It's a person thing. It's not men. It's only men want to have sleep with like young people, young women, young men. No. It's not about. This is the thing where my content, I try to my best to steer away from. Let's always blame men. Let's always blame everything on men. Stop it with that shit. Stop it with that shit. There's proof, okay? There's clear-cut proof. It's not about a man thing. It's not about a woman thing. It's just about a shitty person thing, okay? There are people out there that just want... There are things that they would go after minors. They would go after young people. Just how it is. So I hate the narrative. If men, lowered the age of consent, they would. Seriously, the age of consent is already what it is, and women still have sex with their students. So, where's the talk about that? You don't have women talking about that shit now.
We are not telling these men that they owed. We're not telling them that they're owed enough. Okay. Society will sit here and tell women all day, every day, oh, you're getting old. Oh, you're about to hit the wall. Da 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 da. Woody woody woo. We have to hear that on a consistent basis every single day, but nobody is telling the men that they are also getting old. As a matter of fact, these men are so knee deep in their delusion that they are telling each other that they are becoming more desirable as they get older, y'all. This is what they're saying. They're saying that, men become more desirable at the time that they're 35. No, you're not. Okay. If more women are attracted to you at that age, it is because of the money, the finances, the gold diggers that y'all claim y'all don't want. Those are the women that are going to be more so after you. It's not that you're becoming so desirable to these women that, oh my God, like, yes, I'm in my prime. No, it's just that you have more money. These transactional relationships that you guys are so afraid of, that you guys are trying to avoid, that's what you're walking into, okay? Y'all need to understand you are owed. Period, point blank. If Shannon Sharpe truly realized and truly thought in his mind that he was owed, he wouldn't be behaving the way that he is. He wouldn't be dealing with these teenagers the way that he is, because let's be honest, yes, she's an adult, but even though she's an adult, she's not a child. I'm gonna call her a teenager because she is most certainly a teenager. So he's out here dealing with these teenagers because in his mind, he's not that old. Yeah, I'm 54. What about it? I got money. I'm rich. That's why she said $25K per cheek. Okay, she's not gonna tell a man that she actually likes. Oh yeah, give me 25 per cheek. No, he might not even have to pay at all. But guess who got to pay? Your old ass. You wanna know why? Because you're owed. Start telling men, hey, your ass is owed. We are not telling these.
This is why I wanted to make this video. All these stupid ass takes that these internet women have, absolutely idiotic. We'll break it down. We'll break it down. Because these are so stupid. There is absolutely zero logic in it. They don't put actual thought. Sit down and, you know what? Think it out. Think it out a bit. Let's break this stupidity down.
Men that they owed. We're not telling them that they're owed enough. Okay. Society will sit here and tell women all day, every day, oh, you're getting old. Oh, you're about to hit the wall. Da 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 da.
No duh. This is the thing where what men value and what women value are two fucking different things. You say a woman getting old. Yeah, because what do men value? Beauty. Beauty. Youth. A woman's fertility. So really, all that encompasses age. Age. Yes, an old woman, a woman in her 30s, 40s could be beautiful. There are plenty of beautiful 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds. Yes, but let's not like be foolish. Those same beautiful women that are in their 30s and 40s, you cannot say on average they will probably be more beautiful when they were younger. So really, let's stop with that bullshit. For men, yes, I'm not saying that women don't like good-looking men. Of course they do. But let's not fucking lie. What women settle down with, okay? What women constantly have the top of their priority are not good-looking men. They are men with resources. So most men don't gain enough resources until later in their years. If women valued, okay, looks and only looks, shit will be different. Yes, men will be more scared about getting older. Men will be more scared about getting older. But men know what women truly value. I'm not saying that women don't value attractiveness. Of course they do. But what they truly value is resources. Resources. How much a man makes. How much a man has. So, again, you saying, oh, he gets old. So fucking what? The older he is, more likely, the more he has. If women wanted, this is the thing, right? If women cared so much about looks, attractiveness, about a man getting old, they will be married younger. More women would get married younger instead of waiting years later to marry. I mean, it's going to cost him a lot. I mean, it's going to, at the very least, it's going to cost him his his reputation. I heard that he's already being, ESPN is already sidelining him and shit like that. Yeah, so not great, but that's the thing where he's, that's the price he's gonna have to pay. That's the price he's gonna have to pay. Jenny, this is a thing where, let me say this. You said he's effing a child. That child is selling her body for subscription fees. So we're going to talk about that, but so she's not, it's funny because I think it's funny that on one hand, women support, S workers. Women support S workers, yet here's an S worker trying to make her money, and you're calling her a child. It's funny, but let's still continue breaking this one down.
Woo. We have to hear that on a consistent basis every single day, but nobody is telling the men that they are also getting old.
Now, I don't. This is a thing where, I mean, it's not like I agree with him partaking, but again, I said this already. I think he was stupid. I think he was stupid for going about how he went. Just do an actual escort. I don't think she was an actual escort. He might as well just do an actual escort where it's actually business. Okay? Actually business. Thinking that maybe this woman was into him was kind of stupid. That was stupid on his part. That was stupid on his part.
Matter of fact, these men are so knee deep in their delusion that they are telling each other that they are becoming more desirable as they get older, y'all.
It is not men. Okay? It's not men perpetuating any kind of delusion. It is women. It is women. Here is let's say a young woman. I mean, let's say the woman that Shannon Sharpe is dealing with. She is still an adult. This is the thing where she went after this 50-year-old. A lot of women do this. If the money's right, they will go after these men, no matter their age. So it's not men saying, oh, you are more valuable. You are more valuable as you get older. No, it's not men doing it. It is women showing it. It is women proving that narrative. So men, okay, guess what? Women want men with money. As men age, men make more. That's just how it is. That is facts. That is actual fact. As men age, they make more money. No, I agree. It was stupid. It was really stupid on the guy. It's just like, I think it was. That's why I said, like, it's ridiculous. Here's a millionaire that is so stupid, and you are essentially ruining your reputation, whatever little reputation you have now. Whether you come out on top or not, this kind of controversy nowadays will be a black mark on your career.
This is what they're saying. They're saying that, oh, men become more desirable at the time that they're 35. No, you're not. Okay. If more women are attracted to you at that age, it is because of the money.
No, duh. That's what men say by you being more desirable. Not attractive. Men are not saying you be more attractive. Okay? You'll be more desirable. Okay? So, yes. Women, she's saying something that men don't already know. Men know this. Men know that you be more desirable because you have more resources. Men aren't stupid that women want resources.
Finances, the gold diggers that y'all claim y'all don't want, those are.
Well, guess what? It's the young men. Young men. Okay? Young men and broke men are complaining about gold diggers. I personally have never felt gold diggers as a bad thing. I've said this before. If a man is stupid enough to give you money, go for it. If a man is stupid enough to pay you money, any woman, if you can get your bag from men, go for it. If this young woman can get 50 million from Shannon Sharpe, go for it, girl. Because at the end of the day, it's about if you are stupid enough to deal with it. Because this is the thing. Like Jenny and me was saying, okay? Shannon was stupid. He is stupid. So if he loses money, well, that's the price of his stupidity. That is the price of his stupidity. He should have done shit better. Like I said, just hire a fucking escort. Thinking that a 22-year-old is like falling in love with you? No, that's stupid. No matter how good looking you are at 50, a 22-year-old isn't falling in love with you. Okay? So if he loses money, that was his stupidity. And that's why I said, yo Santiago, what's up, my brother? Yes, he should be ashamed of himself because, again, that is stupid. It is stupid. That's why I said, I don't blame or I don't ridicule women for being gold diggers. You know?
the women that are going to be more so after you. It's not that you're becoming so desirable to these women that, oh my God, like, yes, I'm in my prime. No, it's just that you have more money.
Yeah, financial prime. This is the thing where I'm sorry. This is why I'm saying women are not putting the thought into it. Financial prime, not attractive prime, not youthful prime. Because, like I said, if women cared, if women actually cared about men's uh, prime attractiveness, prime youthfulness, they would marry at a younger age. Women would marry men at a younger age. But guess what? Women are going after men at an older age. Statistically, more younger men are single than younger women. Statistically, there are more single young men than there are single young women. What does that mean? How's that possible? Because younger women are going after older men, or they're dating older men. So if women actually cared about prime attractiveness, about prime youthfulness, they would be going for younger men or men their own age. Women aren't. Women aren't. Women are going for prime financial status.
These transactional relationships that you guys are so afraid of, that you guys are trying to avoid, that's what you're walking into, okay? Y'all need to understand.
Guess what? It's younger men, okay? Younger men don't want these transactional relationships. Older men and men with money, they're fine with it. They know it. They know how it works.
You are owed. Period, point blank. If Shannon Sharpe truly realized and truly thought in his mind that he was owed, he wouldn't be behaving the way that he is. He wouldn't be dealing with these teenagers the way that he is. Because let's be honest, yes, she's a...
No, she's not. She's not. Okay? She is, no matter what age you think whatever age you think, because like I said, there's kind of mixed signals saying she's 19, saying she's 20. I mean, she's 22. The fact is, you can subscribe to her on OF. That is a fact. It is a fact that you can see her body for the price of a subscription. So really, this is the thing with women, and we're going to probably talk about this, in a bunch of clips too. How can you support women being, doing these services, OF, and then you saying these are kids, you're saying these are teenagers? What is it? Do you support S workers or not? It's women who are vocal about supporting S workers. So now you're calling this as a teenager? So what? She's legally able to sell you a subscription.
Adult, but even though she's an adult, she's not a child. I'm gonna call her a teenager because she is most certainly a teenager. So he's out here dealing with these teenagers because in his mind he's not that old. Yeah, I'm 54. What about it? I got money. I'm rich. That's why she said $25K per cheek. Okay, she's not gonna tell a man that she actually likes. Oh yeah, give me 25 per cheek. No, he might not even have to pay at all. But guess who got to pay? Your old ass. You wanna know why? Because you're old. Start telling me.
So what? So what? I swear to God, who cares if you're... Men do not... This is why, honestly, most men don't fear getting old. You could say you're old. Cool, fine. Okay? I mean, so what? At the end of the day, the old men you call old, while young men you call broke. And you can't get men at your own age, has money, wanting you. Ain't that something?
I think the biggest red flag or the coincidence in all of this happening with Shannon Sharpe is there was just an interview or like episode that came out with Tracy Ellis Ross, and she's talking about her dating experience and how it's kind of, in a sense, difficult to find men in her age group to date or like be a partner with them because of the complications or like the issues that they have. That just came out. And now the Shannon Sharpe thing, and you can see like Shannon Sharpe is the kind of men that are in her circle, like that's in her environment, because she's not a regular woman. Like, she's upper echelon, she's elite, she's up there, and he is also up there. So he's the kind of man I think that she's talking about that she just cannot relate to, and she just can't be in a relationship with, because that's how they act. This is how they act. The men that are available to her are acting like Shannon Sharpe. A clear example. I think the biggest red.
I think in the next, do you think he goes to like lose his career with this? Let's say this. It's hard. I don't think he's going to lose his career over this because he also has a podcast. Now, it is hard. I mean, because it's not like what I'm hearing so far, it is not like it's, great. It's not like it's like abuse per se. So I'm leaning towards he won't lose his career, but I would think he will. It's going to be a black mark on his career, okay? Because it's already hurting his reputation. It's hurting his reputation, and let's say ESPN is sidelining him already. They're putting him on the side. They didn't fire him or anything, but they're sidelining him. So even in the worst case scenario where I don't know, because she's suing for money. She's not suing him for a criminal charge or anything. She's suing for money. Yeah, it looks, that's what I'm saying. It looks bad. So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna, I think it's gonna be a black mark on his career. Okay, where it's gonna hard for him to live it down. So I think at worst, because it's not illegal and stuff like that. At worst, I think after this, his public image is gonna decrease substantially. He may only focus on his podcast. His TV public image will probably be hurt. Because that, there are bosses on that one. Okay. Now his podcast, he controls that. So most likely he'll probably be pushed down for his TV appearances, while he probably focuses more on his podcast. That's what I think. Because like I said, he's not dealing with illegal shit. He's just dealing with, yes, an unethical, a very nasty look to his public image. So, yeah, that will be, I honestly believe that will be the thing. Yo, big bars. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, big bars, exactly what I'm talking about. I don't understand why these millionaires are so stupid. Why are these millionaires so stupid? Like, honestly, okay? I think being these millionaires, they have a public image. They have a public image. Everyone is going to be out to get them. Just if you are going to be a forever single man, I swear, if you are, like, I even say this to young men, okay? Young men who, they're on their grind to make money. If you're on your grind to make money, you don't want to get married, you don't want to have kids, you want to be a forever bachelor, that's cool too. Pay for it. Pay for it. I swear, pay for it. Most of the time, just pay for it. Because here's the thing. If you are going to be forever bachelor, you are most likely only dealing with the type of women that just want you for your money. So really, you might as well just pay for it as a business thing. Because honestly, why deal with the potential where women are going to put you in, Yo, Skull, what's up, my brother? Yeah, I honestly don't know why. I mean, just just do it in a way where it's not gonna bite you in the ass. That's it. So, yes, like I said, we're going to talk about probably in the next live or the live sometime soon. The Tracy Ellis. She's an older woman, older actress. In that podcast, she talked about how she dates younger men. So, yo, Mrs. Smith. Yes, you have. This is a thing where I'm sorry, men need to be smarter. Men need to be smarter. Especially, this is the problem where I have. He's a 50-year-old man. 50-year-old man. Where's the wisdom? Where's the wisdom? That's the shit. Okay? It is fine if you're in your 30s, your 20s, and you do stupid shit. Fine. But in your 50s, you're doing stupid shit? Come on. It's like, wake up. Where's the wisdom in this? Literally, you didn't get wise with age. You're stupid. You're a millionaire. How are you so stupid?
Flag or the coincidence in all of this happening with Shannon Sharpe is there was just an interview or like episode that came out with Tracy Ellis Ross, and she's talking about her dating experience and how it's kind of in a sense difficult to find men in her age group to date or like be a partner with.
This is the thing what we will talk about in that particular podcast. I'm sorry. She's an older woman, a wealthy older woman. It's not that she can't get men her age. She can't get men that would want to stay with her for long at her age. Because honestly, she is difficult. Yo, Apocalypse, what's up, my brother? I mean, that's the thing where honestly you got to stop. You got to wake up. You got to mature. Right? Just if you want to go about something, be a bachelor all your life, fine. Just be smart about it.
Them because of the complications or like the issues that they have. That just came out. And now the Shannon Sharpe thing, and you can see like Shannon Sharpe is the kind of men that are in her circle. Like
that is big bars. Exactly. That is dangerous. Yo, you don't, I honestly believe that if you're not high level billionaire, money's not going to protect you. Money ain't going to protect you because Shannon, he has no power. This is a thing where a lot of people think money equals power. I don't necessarily think that, okay? I think power equals money, but I don't think money equals power. So that's sometimes we gotta understand that money doesn't protect you from everything.
In her environment because she's not a regular woman. Like she's upper echelon, she's elite, she's up there, and he is also up there. So he's the kind of man I think that she's talking about that she just cannot relate to. She just can't be in a relationship with because that's how they act.
But she can relate to younger men. It's like that's stupid. I just wanted to show you that because we will talk about this in later on, but that was stupid.
So for the last week,
and this is the thing where Sharpe acts like a teenager with money. That is the thing where we said this before that he's a man, okay, an athlete. They're not known for their intelligence. Now, I'm not saying that they're stupid, but they're not known. They're not known for their intelligence. Plus, he got money young. And he didn't. I don't think he had to mature into the money. So really, I just think that he's lived a life where he's just having fun, all his life, or most of his life. So I think it hasn't matured him. So that's something it's a danger for him now. Jenny, you're harsh. You are harsh. But that's the thing where it is a reality that this is why a lot of women, what's up, my brother? This is why a lot of women target athletes. This is why a lot of women target athletes because athletes are so, they're essentially stupid because they are so easily used for money. I mean, come on. Every woman you will deal with, they only want money from you. They're not looking for love with you. I'm sorry, they're not looking for love. They're not looking for love. I mean, you've seen it. This is why athletes are the ones who have multiple baby mamas. This is why in the last recent couple years, we're hearing so many times where these athletes are getting knocked, getting like IG models or OF models knocked up, so these girls can, take money from these men. No, duh. These men they're only value for their money. So that's the thing where, you know what? If I had money, I would be walking differently. I honestly would not be so stupid. I don't think so, but who knows, right? Money. It could be one of the categories where money changes you. Maybe money does. Maybe money does make you stupid.
Week, Tracee Ellis Ross has been getting dragged because she said that she dates younger men because the men in her age bracket are very aligned, very much stuck in their masculine toxicity. This week, we're seeing Shannon Sharpe, who's in his 50s, being hit with an SA lawsuit from a girl that he met 2 years ago who was 19 years of age. And the text messages between these two, where she is telling him about putting his baby gravy in her. Are you going to put that big black baby gravy in me? These are conversations that a 50-something-year-old man is having with a now 20-year-old.
This is the thing where she was having that with him. She texted that to him. This is the thing where, honestly, this is my problem with a lot of how it goes with a lot of women. You say a whole lot of shit constantly. Every one of these narratives is blaming the man. You are taking away accountability from the woman. Now, two things can be true at once. You've been hearing me and the chat calling this man stupid. Yes, he is stupid. He's 100% stupid. No disagreement about that. But what is also true, this woman wasn't a child. She wasn't a child. She had an OF account. So she's getting money for showing her body. She's done services before. Okay? Get money from men for the cheeks. She ain't innocent. Right? I mean, he was stupid for dealing with this woman. But again, there was no innocence in this. No, I mean, yes. I'm just saying that a lot of internet women are wanting to use this narrative to build, this controversy to build their man-hating narrative. Where, honestly, it's not about man or women. It's about stupid people and stupid people, okay? Stupid person that wants the body, stupid girl that wants the bag. That is it.
Okay?
I do agree, Mrs. Smith. Very little sense. They may not be intelligent yet. They are brave. No, I mean, athletes are top tier men in athleticism, so I don't disagree with that. But this is a problem what I'm saying. Here is a 50-year-old man. Where's your wisdom? Where's the wisdom? That's it. That's the problem. Where's the wisdom? I don't understand. Why do you put yourself into this kind of situation? Where is the wisdom?
Let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all hear the recording of him telling that little girl that he was going to choke her out? If you say it again, I'm going to choke the fuck out you. You're going to have no option but to get choked. These are the men in Tracee Ellis Ross's age bracket. Let me ask you another question. Do y'all think that Tracee Ellis Ross is out here dating 19-year-olds? Because if a man said that, y'all would drag him. Do y'all think Tracee Ellis Ross is out here dating 19-year-olds? Use your brain. Use your brain. Use your brain. So.
She's lit. He literally, we will do the react on the podcast of the actress she's talking about. But literally, she talks about dating younger men. She's not stupid enough to say the age of these younger men, but yeah, she says she's dating younger men. I mean, that's the thing, yo, Skull. You are an upcoming young man. Okay, you are focusing on building your career, your finances. That's something that all of us has to, all men have to think about. Okay, when you are focusing on building yourself, that is a danger that you have to figure out. You have to navigate correctly. He, he's definitely. This is the thing where yes, he is definitely. Shannon Sharpe is definitely thinking about the wrong area. Me personally, yes, these 20-year-olds are attractive. I'm not saying that, but honestly, I wouldn't jump for joy to be dating or going on dates with women that are 20, 19, 18. I honestly wouldn't do it. Because honestly, come on. Come on. Do I think that a 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old wants me because she's attracted to me? Fuck that. That's stupid. That's stupid. Okay? I literally had 19-year-olds say that they would want me to be their sugar daddy. So no, I know that these women only view me for the money. No duh. And I've told these young women, and trust me, I mean, you may not believe me, but trust me, it has happened to me where these young women have said, oh, college age women, okay, young college age women said that they want me to be their sugar daddy. I've told them I don't have the pockets for it. I don't want to go broke just for some ass. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to go broke for some ass. That don't make sense. Okay? Especially this is like how it's not like business thing. It's like, oh, send me money every week. I'm not having sex with you every week. So really it's like, yeah, no.
I do not feel bad for Shannon Sharpe. Actually, nail him to the wall. Men like Shannon Sharpe go after women whose frontal lobe have yet to develop, and then when they prove to you that they are still children.
This is the thing where it's stupid. How anyone talks about the frontal lobe developing. That is, you think you need the frontal, I mean, it's like, seriously. Even teenagers know right from wrong. They know right from wrong. I mean, that could be the future, my brother. This young woman, okay, has an OF account. She has been known to sell herself. Okay? So really, yes, he was stupid for dealing with her, but come on. She's not necessarily an idiot. She knew the bag when she saw it. Okay?
How dare she try to manipulate me? How dare she try to get money from me? Why do you think she was fucking with your old ass? No, really. Why would a 19-year-old go after a man in his 50s who she also knows is only here for a good time?
I'm pretty sure. No, this is why I don't care about celebrities' life, because you don't really know it. I'm quite sure he paid for it. I'm quite sure he sent some money to her. Now, I think he stopped when she's saying $25K every time. Yeah, that don't make sense. No ass, I'm sorry, is worth $25K a hit. No ass is worth $25K a hit. This is what I said. I just said it. I've had young women said to me to be their sugar daddy. My pockets are not big enough. I'm sorry. Even a millionaire, I don't. I mean, your pockets. I don't know how big your pockets is 25K for each hit. I don't. That's insane. So really, even that man could go broke if he's and like the video said, they were having sex hundreds of times, hundreds of times. Okay, they were meeting up over hundreds of times. So really, he would have gone broke. He would have gone broke. Just tapping her cheek. Oh well, then you know it's like fuck that shit. I mean, come on. He will go broke. So really, yeah, I think that's when he ended. But I would not believe if he did not send her some money. I would not believe that because she's an OF model. I'm quite sure that he sent some money. Oh yeah, it will definitely hurt the simp economy. And you exact yo Bond exactly. I've said it. I left the. I'm sorry. I get it. There are women that want transactional relationships. I'm sorry. I don't have the pockets for it. So yes, I leave 304s alone. Maybe that's probably why I'm single. All right, that's probably why I'm single. That I deal. I mean, I talk or the dating process is a lot of women wanting transactional relationships. Yeah, they may be good looking, but I don't have the pockets for it. So I will go broke, within a couple months. So really, it's like not worth it.
Y'all keep doing this. Y'all keep doing it. It keeps happening because y'all have spent y'all years
Please like the videos, guys. It helps me out. Okay, so please like the videos. Thank you, guys.
mistreating women. And then because women have dealt with shit their entire life, you're like, that's baggage. No, that's called common sense. Because a woman will no longer allow you to play with her once a woman gets to the point where she's like, wait a minute. That's when y'all want to be like, oh, she got baggage, she got baggage, she got boundaries. And y'all don't want women with boundaries, with self-respect.
This is a thing where I promote women having boundaries. I promote women having standards. The problem with women's boundaries and standards is that they only made it after they got with the shitty men that hurt them. So it's more trauma than boundaries. Just like, oh, I don't want the liars and cheaters. Isn't that automatic? Isn't that automatic that you don't want liars and cheaters? No, because women continuously, consistently deal with the liars and cheaters. That's why now they have a boundaries of no lying and cheating. That should be automatic. The problem is you had the trauma picking the men you picked, and now you have these boundaries of no liars and cheaters. Not much of a boundary because it should already be. But because of your trauma, yeah, now it is.
Y'all want little girls who is going to.
Oh, YouTube, because of some content I made, YouTube demonetized me. So I'm on strike. I mean, they sent me a strike. Okay, they YouTube gave me a strike because whatever, because some content I had. So I'm on. I've been demonetized for a couple of for a couple for a couple months. So if you guys want to support me, right? If you guys want to support me, okay? Please, you don't have to. You don't have to, okay? Please, you don't have to. But if you do, if you want to support me, these are how you can support me. Okay? Those are how you can support me. So, YouTube is mad at me. It is what it is. So, YouTube is mad at me for some content I made. So, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. So, So I'm suspended for a little bit. But like I said, if you guys want to support me, I have my information there. If you guys don't have to, so don't, it's all good. I'm not gonna. I still make these content because I want to make it. It's fun, I like doing it. So yeah. But yes, just liking my videos, watching it, commenting. Those are the best ways to do it too. Uh, thank you, my brother. Thank you. What did I say? Let's continue this
To do whatever y'all want her to do for a little bit of change. You on that phone telling that girl that you gonna choke the shit out of her and that she gonna like it. And now she trying to get over on you and you mad. She's in it for money. She's in it for the money. Where y'all problem is, y'all think y'all are bigger than the program. Y'all get so full of yourself that you genuinely think this child wants you for real. Men like that scare me. Because what does a 56-year-old and a 19-year-old have in common? Actually,
This another thing I really don't like when women talk about have in common. What would women his own age have in common? What? Women can't really explain that too.
she's 20 now and he's 56 now. So a 55-year-old and a 19-year-old have in common. What? What do you have to talk about? What life experiences do y'all have to discuss?
Later, why? Have fun. Have fun with Odin. Yeah, and have a good time eating, my brother.
None. And anytime, and I know men are gonna find their way in their comments like it's legal. If you have to say it's legal as
Here's the thing: where legal or not, that don't matter. It's the type of woman. She is a woman, okay? A woman that has an OF account. She's selling her body online. Thank you, Skull. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. She is a woman that has an OF account. You can see her naked body for a subscription fee. It don't matter if you say she's legal or not. She's the type of woman that is selling her body online. Shut the fuck up with that shit.
way to defend your dating preferences, you're a predator.
You're a predator? At least these men, okay, whether they're dating young or not, at least these men are within the legal boundaries. I'm not saying it's a good thing or not, but here's the thing. There are female teachers that are going below that. There are female teachers that are going below that. So really, it's not about man or women, right?
You're a predator. That's like us saying slavery was bad, and y'all be like, well, it was legal. That doesn't.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I want to say, I don't know if I would call her like underage streetwalker. I would say she's a young streetwalker. I mean, that could be a thing. I agree. If she wasn't, all right, if she wasn't an OF girl, I think that would be even worse. I would look even worse on his image. Okay, definitely be a bigger black eye on his public image, because this woman is not she's not an angel. This is the thing where she's not an angel. So manipulation out the window. Okay, that's the thing where it wasn't. Yeah, she's barely legal. I definitely agree with that. Okay, she's barely legal. But yeah, she's not your innocent girl next door. Being manipulated by the millionaire. No, she knows what she was doing. She saw the dollar signs. She knows what she was doing. I mean, this is the thing where I'll say this, right? This dynamic is hard to say predator because one, she knew what she was doing. She knew that, like I said, she was going after money signs. That Shannon Sharpe was stupid. He was just thinking. He was only thinking about what is down below. That's it. No duh. This woman wanted money. No duh. No duh that this woman wanted money. So really, it's like, who was preying on who?
Make it okay. It used to be legal to beat your wife. It used to be legal to rape your wife. Does that make it okay? I mean, it's legal. Because y'all love to be legal.
Well, I mean, this is the thing where men in their 50s, or, men, I think, past their 40s, are in their financial prime. They're in their financial prime. So that is desirable by a lot of women. I don't disagree with that. But this is the thing where even if you are in your financial prime, a lot of men need to have some discernment. You need to have discernment. Now, you got to understand, okay? If you want to go about your life being the forever bachelor, cool. I honestly believe just go for escorts. Just go for escorts. Because it's such a slippery slope where you can get when you trying to, I think a woman is into me and stuff, but she might be just extorting you for money. So we just got to be more wise with how we go about things. Thank you, Skull. You are amazing, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, my brother. All right? Missed ya.
She legal. And then you know what I always find so funny? When men get to, when people ask them like, well, if you had a 19-year-old daughter and a man in his 50s wanted to date her, would you be okay with that? Well,
here's the thing, okay? Let's answer that. We'll talk about her question. If you had a 19-year-old daughter, would you be okay with that? With dating a 50-year-old? First of all, let's clear it up. They weren't dating. They were just having sex. Now, even in that case, would I be okay with my 19-year-old daughter having sex with a 50-year-old? Fuck no. But here's the thing. Would I be okay with this is the thing where we make it seem like we can control women. It's like whether I'm okay with my daughter doing something or not. Does it mean that I can control women? It's like, this is the thing where it's like, it's so absurd. This is the thing where the onus is so, it's like, it's misplaced. Yes, Shannon Sharpe is an idiot. But again, she's 19. She is a grown woman. She, like, even 18-year-olds, even 17-year-olds will do their shit. Because here's the thing. My sister had her first kid when she was 19 or around 18. Okay? My sister had her first kid when she was 18. You think my family loved that? You think my family wanted that? It's like women have autonomy. It's called freedom. It's called freedom. Fathers, brothers, hell, even husbands and boyfriends can't control women. Okay? We can't even control women. So really, that's the thing where, okay, I would not want my daughter dating, having sex with a 50-year-old. But here's the thing. You think I can stop her? What am I doing to stop her? How would I stop her? Yo, Jenny, you amazing. Exactly. We can only control ourselves. Yo, this woman is amazing. Jenny Lee, you are exactly. That is fucking accountability. That is accountability. I don't understand women, okay? Where in one point you say, what? So could we control women, or do we not control women? Seriously, it's like, again, no, I wouldn't want my daughter messing with a 50-year-old, but can I force her not to do it? We can't even force women to not have sex at an early age. We can't even do that. Seriously, most, if not all fathers would not want their daughters having sex at an early age. You think they can stop that? When I was, I guess, what, 17 or what? I literally saw my sister. She was grounded. My sister was grounded. She had the balls to jump out her window into our backyard, then scale over to the neighbors next door's yard to go through that house so she can go to a party, go like escape. You think we can control girls? You fucking crazy?
Well, I mean, if he was gonna take care of her, and if he was gonna,
Oh my god, yo, Smith, that is oh my god, that is amazing right there. That right there is an amazing, I love that, okay? Society freed women to choose, but blames men for their choices. That's a fucking, yo, that is facts. It's like, again, no one is saying that Shannon Sharpe isn't an idiot. Come on. It's like, seriously. Do we it's like we're not disregarding the stupidity of men. But why do we disregard the stupidity or the immorality of women?
no, you would not. You would not be okay with that. You would think, man, he is dirty. But for somehow y'all can reason with yourselves and think that that's okay.
No, we don't think it's okay. Men don't think it's okay. But here's the thing. Men can't stop who women go for. Men can't stop who women go for.
And don't come in the comments talk about Drea, because I think that whole dirty too. I think age gap relationships, any way you shift them, is disgusting. I think in any relationship where there is a significant difference, whether it be finances or age, there is going to be a level of manipulation. If someone has $0 and someone has millions of dollars, power difference.
That's the thing where that's also kind of stupid. Now, is that not true? Yeah, but here's the thing. What is also true is that even if you are kind of equal, you're saying the other person can't manipulate you? That is fucking stupid. Yes, she sold her soul, but it's his fault. I mean,
someone has decades of life experience and someone barely has any, their frontal lobe, their critical thinking skills have yet to fully develop, there is going to be manipulation involved.
Really? Because the man is 50. He was stupid for that. Where was his critical thinking there? I'm pretty sure she critically think correctly. Where, oh, I see this old man, I can get a bag. So really, come on. I mean, you sound stupid. You sound utterly stupid. I mean, yeah, she was the one who critically thought, I see money signs. He foolishly thought, oh, I'm gonna have sex with this young woman for free. For free? No, that is stupid. Now I saw this one again, and I thought it was funny. Let's check this one out.
You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old.
Mo is different now.
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
But you trying to say that? What you trying to say, Mo?
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You trying to hang out with these young bitches? You can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
Let me say this, okay? That is kind of foolish. None of these women would be rubbing his feet and, cooking him food. It don't mean, this is a thing where age does not necessarily say women would do that. So that's something that we gotta really think about.
When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, I need you. You want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah,
because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up.
What do you guys think? The Shannon Sharpe controversy. Yeah, she's right. Not a fat girl. I mean, here's the thing, right? I've always dated women within my own age. So really, I don't really know how it feels. I really don't know how it feels. Like I said, the times that I've dealt with younger women, they've only asked for money. Okay, so really, I'm not stupid about it. I'm not stupid about it. So really, I don't know what it's like. I don't really know what it's like dating a younger woman. So I just know that I don't have the pockets for it, so I don't do it. But this is a thing where I've said this before, where we have to think about it. Not saying that, oh, if she's an older amazing woman, great. But I mean, if she's a headache, if she's older and she still wants you for your money, she still cares about your resources, why not go for the younger woman that still cares about your resources? That's why sometimes you gotta weigh out the options. But I mean, that's why I show you this video. A lot of these women are bitter. These are probably women in their 30s, late 30s. They're bitter about successful men dating young. I mean, they're loving it. They're loving it. That successful men are they're dating younger and they're suffering from it. I mean, you know. Here's let's do this, all right? Let's end out on a Kendra G video. Let's end out on a Kendra G video.
All right, let's get myself. Don't worry. Hello?
That is the thing where, yes, this is the thing where, and if you guys watch my Kendra G reaction videos, I've said it. You know, these women, like, there's not a whole lot of value they add as they, that they have as they get older. So,
Hello
that's something
now.
that,
Hey, Glory. Tia, where you calling me from, boo?
all right, let's react to this Kendra G video. Let's end out on this Kendra G video.
Louisville, Kentucky. Okay. I gotta see your face though. So you're so close. Move back a little bit, okay? There we go. There we go. Louisville, Kentucky. How old are you? I am 52. Okay, you look good. 52.
So you gotta think about this, right? I didn't talk about this in, with the whole Shannon Sharpe thing, but this is the thing. This is my personal opinion. As women get older, they become bigger red flags. Why? Why? Because this is the thing. I've said this countless times before. Dating for women is easy. It's easy. You want a man, you got it. You want to get married, you got it. It's easy. So why are you still single later in your life? It's different for men. Dating for men is drastically different. So, if it's so easy for you, why are you still single? It is likely one of two reasons, or both of them. You are attracted to, and you attract terrible men. Terrible men as in, I don't know. He could be lying, abusive, cheating, whatever. He could not be a committed kind of man. So, or he could be a man that you're not into, right? Terrible can mean pretty much a lot of things, but terrible as in you attract men that you either don't want or you can't sustain a long-term relationship with. And or you have an attitude. You have an attitude problem. So no man can deal with you. And I'm sorry. Yes, Shannon Sharpe was stupid for dealing with extremely young women. But here's the thing. Let's not negate the fact that the women he could be dealing with, the 50-year-old women, yeah, why are they still single? When dating is so easy for them, why do they wait until they pass their prime, until they have very little dating market value, right, to give to men? Why are they still single? Like I said, I gave you those two reasons. And I think those are usually the biggest and most common things.
Thank you. What you do for a living? I am a transporter for a very rental car service. I just say that, a rental car company. I'm a transporter. So Louisville, Kentucky, 52. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Gemini. Gemini. Do you have any kids? Yes, I do. I have a son, 33, and I have daughters, 29. I'm a grandmother. Son, 33, and a daughter, 29? Two daughters, twins, 29. Oh, okay. Are they both? Well, obviously they were by the same man. Have you ever been married? No, never been married. Okay. So we got Danielle, Louisville, Kentucky, 52, Gemini, transporter, mom to twins, and never married. What kind of man are you looking for? I am looking for a man around my age, between the ages of 42 and 52. I am on your single site. I am active. I have my name, but I keep getting younger men, like between 20 and 34. I don't want anybody's child. I want a grown man. I want a man that has a lot of things in common with me, but on your site, I cannot get past men in their 30s. Inundating my message.
This is the thing where a lot of women gotta get. A lot of women gotta understand. The older men don't want to go through the hassle of getting with you just for sex. Older men don't want to go through the hassle of getting with you just for sex, because here's the thing. The older men around your age, they will see that there's a reason why you're still single. There's a reason why you're still single. So they don't want to deal with it. Now, the younger men, they younger men would perceive that, okay, because I'm younger, I'm at my attractive, my most attractiveness, okay, my prime attractiveness. It will probably be easier to get you into bed. It probably get easier to get you into bed, and maybe since you are more established, you can support me as well. That's what the younger men want. That's what the younger men see. They're not thinking, oh, this older woman is gonna give me a family, or this I'm gonna have a future with this older woman. No, it's easier access to sex, and honestly, by resources. Younger men will be going after your resources at these ages, right? Your resources and your body. While older men, they don't need your resources, so it don't matter. Two, your body, it's like, it's nice, but why would I go for your body when I can go for a younger body? This is a thing where, again, yes, the Shannon Sharpe thing is kind of stupid, okay, how he goes after a younger woman, but here's what you gotta think. In general, a annoying older woman or annoying younger woman. If, let's say, you're both getting like personality that's shitty, but attraction level is drastically different, this is why some men would go for younger.
Okay, let me do me a favor, make sure.
And you know what? Like this is the thing, right? These same women spent their 20s partying and ignoring good men, and now they are old with no options but to date younger men who they can control. That's the thing. And this is the thing where a lot of men also see that if you ignored me when I was young, right? If you ignored me when I was young, guess what? When I'm older, I'm ignoring you. If you ignored me when I was young, guess what? When I'm older, I'm ignoring you. When I have my shit, when I have my money, when I'm highly desirable, I'm ignoring you.
That is good. Okay, well, the great thing now is this is going to give you more exposure. Yes, ma'am. It's going to give you more exposure. Yes, and ma'am. You are 52, correct? Yes, ma'am. Here's the reality I'm going to just give my women who I think 24. I'm right for you. That's kind of young. But you almost got to be open-minded a little bit because sometimes the men in your age category, they're going younger. Yes, right? Ma'am. So if the men in your age category, not all, but there's a handful.
But you gotta think, okay? Women aren't like men. Men in her age category going young, they're not necessarily going for a long-term relationship. They're going for booty. Men in her age category, if they're going young, they're going for booty. Now she's not going young so she could go for booty. Right? So that's different. She wants commitment. And going young for commitment. Seriously, he's outliving you. He's outliving you.
That want to go younger. So then therefore,
you know what? This is yo, see, that's the thing, right? This is what I said. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's going about things smart. Okay? He's going about things smart. He's making it known. Okay, I'm going for this. Right? I honestly believe that you have to be straight up. A lot of times you gotta be straight up with these, how you go about things. I think Leonardo DiCaprio did it perfectly. He's gone for it perfectly. He's not being like and he's not going. I doubt he's doing the freaky shit, right? Saying I'll choke you and shit like that. I doubt he's doing that. That's the problem where because Shannon Sharpe has a bit of maybe roared. I mean, like some steroid insanity. Don't ever say you would choke a bitch. Don't ever say you would choke a girl. That just makes things hard for you. But yeah, I agree. Leonardo DiCaprio he does it better. But
the guy that you want might want somebody younger. So it's almost like I do think 24 and 30 and all that is too young. But maybe be open-minded to 38 up, just a guy, because You know, ladies, listen, I tell y'all all the time, I'm not a relationship expert. Those are not the titles I give. What I
Right.
will tell you is I have collected data over 5 years of talking to over 15,000 single people. And one of the things I learned a lot is men tend to like, especially men that have it together, right? They got
Yes.
a coin, they got their money, they well kept. Sometimes they go younger. So in order to not miss out, you might have to.
But again, in general, they go younger to play. They go younger to do what Leonardo DiCaprio is doing, to play. They're not going younger necessarily for commitment. Men that go younger, they're not really going for commitment. They're going for it to play. Now, if women want to do it, fine. Younger men are willing to accept that. Okay, you want to play? You want to have sex? Awesome. You want a relationship, a sexual relationship? Younger men would jump at joy for it. Go for it. But again, most women are not dating purely just for sex.
Be open-minded to it.
Right.
Right.
Well, the thing is my children are gone. I'm an empty nester, so I don't want to deal with somebody who's still raising children, and that's just not my thing. Now, in person, I have no problem meeting men my age, but just like I said, I know I don't look my age. I get that, but I am 52. I'm getting ready to be 53 next month.
Okay. So let me get there. What is the age range you want to date?
Between 42 and 52.
Okay. Okay. So you are willing to go down a little bit. All
Yes,
right. So
ma'am.
you go 10 years down.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So nothing under 42. Fair enough. Yes. Okay. Let's keep going.
All right.
So no men young. Anything else? But what do you want though? Because before I get to your deal breakers, what are the things you desire?
Okay, I'm just like I said, looking for someone kind of on the same path as me. A granddad, ready to travel. You know, they not bringing a bunch of drama and extra baggage to the table because I don't have that. I don't have drama, so I don't want to have to unpack someone else's when my bag is just a shoulder bag. I don't want him showing up with a suitcase. Okay, I'm not big on about how much they make because I take care of myself. I have my own. Everything I need, I can provide for myself. But he does need to be able to take care of himself. I'm not a sugar mama. I'm not a 50-50 woman. I've never been that, and I'm not gonna start being that now. So, I'm being very clear about that. I'm not gonna be the nurse with the purse. I'm not her.
That's not what 50-50 is. That's not 50. That's not what 50-50 is. It's that you're both contributing equally. Yes, it's just, come on, it's ridiculous. That's not 50-50. You're both contributing equally. Okay? Fine. If you are, let's say if you're going to travel, fine. He pays his travel, you pay your travel, boom, you're good. That's equal. You pay for part of the hotel, he paid part of the hotel. That's equal. That's 50-50. What the hell is women, what's wrong with women? How they misconstrue what 50-50 means. It's equal.
I'm absolutely not her. So, like I said, I just want someone has common likings. I'm not a religious woman. I am extremely spiritual. So, you know, when they come with that, I'm looking for a God-fearing woman. My beliefs is that we are all gods having a divine journey. So I don't subscribe to organized religion. And sometimes it's a little difficult with people. But I'm standing on business when it comes to that. So, you know, I don't want any separated men. I don't want any men, that still got a wife and trying to figure it out. No. Like I said, I would just like someone to meet me where I'm at. That's all I ask.
There you have it. I've been hearing the no nurse with a purse comment from a lot of my seasoned women. I have to
Mm-hmm.
say.
Oh, Kendra, I'm meeting them with prostate cancer, erectile dysfunction. I could go on. You don't have enough.
This is a thing where a lot of women gotta understand. Okay, that is what you attract. At 50, you think you're attracting top tier men, top tier 50-year-olds. This is a thing where I'm sorry. This is just like we've been talking with the whole Shannon Sharpe shit. It's because this is the thing. If men are in there, just this, I really want women to understand. If she says she's 52, right? If she was 22, okay, would she not be more picky? Would she not pick men that are top tier, men that are rare, men that are the whole 6 foot, 6 figures, 6-pack, like the best she can get? Fucking yes. No duh. If she was younger, okay, she wouldn't be dealing with bottom of the barrel men. So here's the thing. If he is 50 and financially desirable, financially top tier, where he doesn't need to go 50-50, he doesn't need, it's like, this is the thing where if he's doing well, even if he's 50, why wouldn't he want to go for the 30-year-old? Why? Why wouldn't he? Hell, why wouldn't he want to go for the 40-year-old? Why? It's like, yeah, she may not look bad for her, for her age, but then again, a 40-year-old would still look better than a 50-year-old in general. This is the thing what women got to understand. Why you are attracting what you attract, because honestly, you wasted your time. This is what men say. At a young age, get the best man you can get and settle down. Stop staying in the dating market for too long. Because then your pickings are very small. This is the thing where men's advice to women is not because men hate women. This is why I say, I honestly believe women would benefit more from actually listening to men's content. I honestly believe that. Because men are not wanting to hurt women. A lot of the things that men say, actually, in my opinion, is more helpful for women. You should have gotten with the best man you could get when you were in your prime. Because the best man you can get in your prime is 100 times better than any man you can get past your prime. 100 times better than the man you can get past your prime. That's the thing. So you should have gotten with the man in your prime, the best man you can get in your prime, and settle down with him. Now that you're in a 50, I'm sorry, your dating pool is what you are attracting. Those are the men you can get. Settle fucking down. That's what you get. Honestly, that's what you attract. Because if you could attract better, you would have gotten better. Because dating is easy for women. You would have gotten better.
Time for the stories I can tell you. So how do you know that? Do they tell you this on the first date? Well, no, they tell they honest. I won't ask questions. I'm 52. I don't have time for that. So I'm gonna be 100. I am in very good health, very good sexual health. So I'm looking for a person that can keep up with that. I want to see my charts, your last exam. I want all of that. Okay, because I'm getting tested. I'm making sure I'm good. So I need them to be the same way. So the guy was honest with me. He told me he had suffered prostate cancer. In his recovery and his treatment, he became erectile dysfunction. He can't, but he didn't know how to humble himself. He had the wrong attitude to be a person that. So we're not gonna go there. But I'm just saying, I need someone to be healthy. I take care of myself. I'm 5'7", 140 pounds. I just want someone who can just keep up with me. Okay. Okay, we put it out there. So was that your deal?
Again, that's what a lot of women gotta understand. The man that can keep up with you can keep up with younger women as well. That's something that, like, it's a give and take.
Breakers, are there any more? No smokers. Absolutely no cigarette smokers. Absolutely none. Other than that, I am a very resilient and I can adjust. I'm a practical person, so I'm not looking for anyone perfect. I'm just like I said, looking for someone who meets me at my level. Should he look a certain way? I like them tall. I love them blue, dark, but
hey, sometimes you got to step out of your comfort zone to find, what you want.
Okay.
I'm willing to step out.
You willing to step out?
Yeah.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, like I said, he just needs to take care of himself. And, don't look at me for the 50-50. No, don't look at me.
So, okay, let's break this down. 50-50 in what way? Like if y'all live
Like,
together?
for instance, if someone asks me to go out on a date, I don't think that you calling me requires me to come up with half the money. If you can't afford that, just say, can we hang out and go to the park? Where it's free. But don't get outside your income bracket and then think I'm gonna, throw you a life preserver, because it's not gonna happen. Date in your income bracket. I'm a woman that's, hey, the museum's free on Sunday. We can do that. But don't get somewhere and get, past your pocket and then look at me and think, no, because.
Okay. So would she go? Would she date a man that she only goes to the museums and parks? No, wouldn't. So let's not lie about it. Yeah, one date, two dates, park, the museum. Yeah, but are all your dates gonna be free? It's like seriously. I mean, come on.
I'm not her. I'm not her.
Okay. So listen, if you can't afford a date, don't offer the date. And if the date is a walk in the park, then that's the date you offer her for.
Yeah, stick to your dating bracket. Everybody doesn't need to go out and have a $300 date to get to know somebody the first time. Just stay in your lane.
I got you.
That's all
I got you. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, I don't know if I can. Can I?
We
Can I
gotta see
pan
your
out?
legs. I want to see this body because you told us about it. Wait, can you put the phone down and move back?
Okay, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can set it down right here on the counter and step back a little bit. Is that too low?
Well, no, it needs to be lower. We're trying to see your legs.
It need to be lower. Okay, let me see. Look, Kendra, I'm making places for you to see me. Is that better?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you are thin. You look great. Okay. Woo. Don't play with
Wear me
it.
53 in June.
Spending $300 on a date is like absolutely insanity. I mean, I swear, if you're not, I mean, for me, it's like if we're not girlfriend and boyfriend, yeah, I'm not spending no $300
Okay. You look good.
Thank you.
So, Danielle, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship was probably about, oh my gosh, probably about 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
About 5 years. Yeah.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask.
It's like, why you waste 5 years of your life? Why? Like, what a waste. What a waste of time. I honestly, I mean, like, if women don't want to date, don't want to be with men, then of course it's not a waste. It's not a waste of time. But if you see yourself wanting a relationship, if you see yourself still in the dating market, why do you waste time? Especially for women. I swear to God, I don't understand when it's so like you have the power, okay? Women have the power. Why are you wasting time? 5 years. You could have in that 5 years, you could have found that man. You could have found that man in 5 years. But no, you fucking waste time. It doesn't get easier with age. You don't get more valuable as you get older. I don't understand why women love to waste their fucking time. And I mean, to be honest, like, this is the thing what Kevin Samuels said. Just want a companion. You should just want a companion. Like your standards. If he works, he has a job, he has a place to live, he has a car, he's not begging you for money, boom, that's good enough.
When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I ain't gonna lie about that. Probably about, I said about 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay, 2 or 3 months.
Yes, this is why you haven't been in a relationship. in 5 years. But yet you let the pookies, the men that don't qualify for relationships, to fucking smack those cheeks. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And this is why men don't want to commit. This is why you're attracting what you're attracting. The men that you want, right? They don't want to be in a relationship with you. So you let these men, clap cheeks. The men that you don't want, but these men want to be in relationships with you, they don't want them. This is the thing where, like, this is why women are having difficult times in relationships.
Go. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Huh?
3 flaws you have to work on.
Oh, I need to work on my impatience. I can be very impatient at times.
Mrs. Smith is on, bro. You are spitting gems. Exactly. I mean, I've said this before. I think women are terrible at vetting men. I think women are terrible at the dating market. They are the ones who have so much power, yet they are doing they're doing terrible. It's like, seriously, yes. They're terrible with time and choosing men. Like, seriously.
I need to start giving people more grace as much as they give me. I can sometimes be an overthinker. I need to learn to trust the process and not think that I can control every situation. And thirdly, would be physical. I need to cut my sugar out. I'm an addict. So I need to work on that because that can have long-term effects. So those would be my 3 things.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm a Gemini. I'm all kinds of fun. That's why, because I'm gonna bring life to wherever I go. So yeah,
You think younger women wouldn't do that? You think it's like, seriously? Women gotta understand that this is why they make it like, what women say that they're special. What's lucky to be with them? Every woman says that. Every woman. You don't make it. You don't make yourself more valuable. I do agree. Mental health, insecurity, those are part of it. This is why. This is part of the thing. Is why I say, she's 52. She's 52. This is why I say, as women get older, it's a red flag. Because here's the problem. Age, as you get older, you'll only gain more trauma. Okay? At best, you gain no trauma, but that's at best. Most people, as they get older, they gain trauma. And that trauma affects you mentally, affects your mental health, affects how you feel, how you think. It affects you. It doesn't make you necessarily a better partner with age. It doesn't. So that's something that a lot of people, especially women, have to understand that, this is why men say, find that partner. If you want a partner, if you are in the dating market, find a partner in your prime when you have the most to bargain with.
I'm an emotionally stable person. Like, I like a person that can honestly communicate with me. I don't like people to step on eggshells and, be respectful and considerate, but also just be honest. I like a man that can be vulnerable. I want to be the same. So, yeah.
Okay, let's get into it. So we got Danielle, Kentucky, 52.
Yeah, she doesn't look bad. I'm not. Yeah, I like that. That's one of the things that she's going for. She doesn't look bad. But again, I've always liked to say this. Okay, most men are attracted to most women. So really, yes, she don't look bad at 52. But here's the thing: a lot of women in a lot of men's eyes don't look bad. Men are attracted to women. It's like, most men find most women good looking. Okay, there's not that many like absolutely horrendous women in men's eyes. So it's not the,
She's a transporter, mom to twins. You said the guy can have kids.
That's also a part of it too. Old age, more body count, more an emotional count. It's like this. It's just you. You don't make yourself more valuable as you get older. This is the thing where I don't negate shit with men. Okay, you don't. I don't say negate shit with men. But what's a good thing that men have that women cherish, that women want, is resources. Men gain more resources with age. Although women do so as well, but men don't care. Here's a woman that literally said she won't go 50-50 with you. So really, men don't care about women's resources. As women age, don't care about women's resources. But here's the thing. Yes, men gain more body count as they get older. Men can gain more trauma as he gets older. But here's the thing. He also gains more resources. And that is valuable to women. The opposite is that women, although they could gain more resources, all the other shit they also gain is not attractive to men. And gaining more resources is also not attractive to men because women don't give men resources. So guess what? Guess what is most attractive? Their beauty, their femininity, their womb. And they don't gain that with age.
Yeah, she can have them, but they need to be grown. I don't want no child support stories and my baby.
No, I agree. Self-awareness is very very important. You know what? As I get older, I think accountability is very attractive on women. Accountability, self-awareness, a woman that has self-reflection, like a woman that really knows herself, is not deluded, is like straightforward, sometimes even blunt. I think that's attractive. I really do. I honestly do.
Your mama and drop the baby off, and now we can't go because no, they need to be grown. And yeah.
Okay, let's get to it.
At my age, I don't know. I can't deal with a delusional woman. I honestly cannot deal with a delusional woman.
What's your name on the app, honey?
It is Danielle_woke.
There's no underscore.
Oh, okay.
There's no underscore.
Okay. There's
Here
no
it is.
That's
Danielle
me.
Woke.
That's
It's Danielle Woke on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Danielle Woke. Okay, we see you, girl.
That's me.
Okay, let me go through all the pictures. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Looking good, looking good.
When I get my chance, I clean up well. I work hard, Kendra. I work 10-hour shifts 5 days a week. So
Okay.
I don't have a lot of time to get out, but yeah.
She's gonna make time for you though. So fellas, you can shoot your shot and send her a message first, or scroll down and push the heart, the star, or send her a gift. I'm gonna show you how to.
Kendra loves that app. I really think it's annoying. I really think it's annoying. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Yes, oh my God, I was exactly thinking, Santiago, I was exactly thinking about it. I was like, God damn, this woman's wearing these wigs. It's like, maybe stop with the wigs. It's like, I was exactly thinking about the wigs. Oh, boy, that's crazy. All right, what do you guys think? Yo, fun live tonight. Fun live. Jenny, thank you for stopping by. Girl, thank you for stopping by. You made the chat fun. And Mr. Smith, boy, you dropped some fucking gems. You dropped some gems tonight. I loved it. All right, guys, I think that's it for tonight. Yo, Santiago, Wig Nation. Thank you for stopping by. Skull. Let's see. Big Bars, my brother. Who else? Y was here. No, she's not bad. I mean, this is the thing where I want women to understand that it's not that you don't have to have big red flags. I've said this a lot. It's not necessarily even about her. Okay, women can be the most perfect women out there, but that she will still have a red flag with the men that she wants. Okay, that's the thing. So, you know, it doesn't even she doesn't even have to be a big red flag herself, but it could be the men that she wants. That's a red flag. So, yeah. All right, guys, you guys are amazing. Thank you for stopping by. Love you guys. Check me on the next live. All right. Check out my other videos. Please like, subscribe. Please comment on the other videos. It will be helpful. I know, Mr. Smith, you comment on a lot of my videos. Thank you, my brother. You are amazing. Thank you for the support. Yes, please check out my other videos. Please, you know, if you want to support me, the best way to support me is like at least play the other videos all the way through. Like, comment, you know, subscribe, all those good things. Those would be amazing. All right.